Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third and final game here between Complexity's MVP DRG Dongregu and Imba's Strelok. In the lower right-hand position of Town Dream Altar, we have got Dongregu as the teal Zerg player, and the upper right-hand position, Imba's Strelok as the red Terran player. So yes, this is the third and final game here. We are tied up 1-1 right now. Strelok winning the first game by staying very passive, working his way up to 3 bases, and then pushing out with a very, very strong push and able to snipe out a lot of expansions from Dongregu. Now, last game, we saw Dongregu play very aggressively, and Strelok also played a bit more aggressively, dropping a little bit more than what we saw in the first game, doing a lot more expansion hunting as well. Now, Dongregu on the flip side was also able to do a lot of damage, especially with his Muta Harass. He was very, very effective with that. And, you know, Dongregu bought himself enough time to work up into Brewlord tech. Strelok didn't have a good response to that. We saw an attempted push by Strelok again onto one of Dongregu's bases, but Dongregu with the Brewlords and hitting one expansion, the Spielings, Banelings, and Mutas and Infestors, hitting the bulk of Strelok's forces, completely mopping it up and forcing the GG. So there you go, quick little recap. I don't know why I feel the need to do that, but I do. Dongregu now moving out with a drone scout, moving out relatively early, around 14 supply. And at 15 supply, what will we be seeing? Looks like it will be an expansion. Dongregu going straight into 15 hatch. That pool coming immediately after. We're also seeing Dongregu move into that upper left. Oh, never mind. Changing his mind, deciding to go upper right after hitting the center of the map. He's like, no, we'll go upper right. And that was certainly a good choice by him, because Strelok is, in fact, in the upper right position. And, ooh, very quick expansion here from Strelok. And I believe that's going to be a full wall off. I don't think there's any space down there. Now, we will be seeing a little bit of harass, but, oh, no, the drone gets denied. And there we go, Strelok preparing to pull that SCV off if need be, if he decides to path in the wrong direction, actually just giving him a little bit of repair. And, oh, no, again, that SCV on the opposite side. So he is actually going to pick up and attack the drone, and then probably move out for some scouting. I don't think has he got that one up? No, he doesn't. So he needs to pull back. The SCV there. First, Strelok needs to pull back, and he will be used for scouting now. And now the drone, again, trying to keep up this harass, but unfortunately that drone is a little bit too low on HP. Very nice there. Strelok pulling off that SCV just for a moment, engaging the drone, and then moving back to building, and that actually swooshed him on over to that other side. Dongregu now, that expansion almost finished. SCV Scout still kind of dancing around at the moment. Strelok does not know where Dongregu is. We have got that spawning pool just about finished. Also, there's that extractor. You can see we've got 100 Vest being the second that spawning pool is done. Now, Dongregu knows, of course, that Strelok went first into an expansion. So, this is the point at which Dongregu gets to decide. Am I going to go for a third to try to, you know, get that macro advantage over Strelok right now? I know he won't be hitting anytime immediately. Or will I punish Strelok for going for that quick expansion and try to push out off of 2 bases? That is certainly an option for Dongregu, and he may very well try to do that. We'll have to see if he decides to come out with a Roach Warren or Baneling's Nest and goes for either the Baneling Bust or the Roach Bust plus Speedling follow-up. So, now Strelok's orbital command is finished. He should be bringing that over sometime very shortly. We do have a transition into a factory coming out, also a tech lab prepared for that as well. We'll first be working to get some more saturation here on the main. As we can see, metabolic boost coming on through here for Dongregu. And right now, just droning up, in fact. So deciding, hey, time to play the macro game. Time to get a strong economy before I make any major decisions. He's starting that creep spread right now as well. No extractors at that natural expansion. In fact, that main just getting resaturated. We saw that momentary pause from that drone. I'm assuming he pulled off 2 guys, was left with just the 1. And here comes that secondary SCV scout for Strelok. We had a queen up there to do a bit of damage. Spielings on the creep should be able to catch up, and there we go. Denying that scouting information. Now we have got, what have we got here? We've got a factory that is going to be producing some Hellions and a starport there on that already built tech lab. Opening up Banshee, Cloak Banshee, is that what we're going to be seeing? Well, look at this Roach Warren in production right now. It does appear like Dongregu may be deciding just to push off of those 2 bases. A little Hellion engagement there against those Speedlings. Unfortunately, deciding to push back, though. A little bit interested as to why. He could certainly take out those 2 pretty much no problem with just a little bit of micro. So not entirely sure why he decided to pull back there, but look at this. We've got 14 Spielings coming on through. Once that Roach Warren pops, we're probably going to be seeing 7 Roaches. That's what I'm going to expect here from Dongregu. And he has got the Overlord supply prepared for it as well. You can see working his way on up. There are the 7 Roaches. And here it is, guys. Here comes the push from Dongregu. Dongregu deciding, you know what? I am not going to go to my third, and I am going to punish Strelok for expanding. Now, Strelok doesn't have that tower, and that would have been absolutely huge. He would have seen this decent amount of speedlings here, and could have been at least somewhat more prepared. But right now, here come the roaches, that speedling follow-up. Now, the idea behind this and the mentality for Dongregu is, I use those roaches. Not only do they do well against the... there's the Banshee harass moving out right now. And actually, is it not Cloaked Banshee? It is not. It is not Cloaked Banshee. That is just a normal Banshee. So the Banshee harass will be going down at the same time as this Roach speedling push. Now, the Roaches are meant to bust through that wall and kill off the Marines and Hellions, allowing the speedlings to run rampant in that economy. But again, look at this at the same... Oh, no, the Banshee pulling back right now, realizing the strong push is coming. He wants to defend with the Banshee. Now, obviously, the Banshee can do a lot of damage and without any reciprocation from those Roaches and speedlings, but will it be soon enough? That's a question, because these Roaches and speedlings will be able to just tear through this economy right now. We've got some Hellions protected by those SCVs, but those Roaches are going to have no problem against that, and more speedlings moving in. Now that one Banshee is going to take so long to kill, and Strelok, losing pretty much all of his workers, decided there's no point, and that's it. And this is the problem, you know, yes, you can get Banshees to deal with something like this, but I mean, how long is it going to take? By the time that Banshee kills off all the Roaches and speedlings, you're pretty much lost everything. And that's exactly the problem that Strelok ran into there. Not having that complete wall off certainly didn't help him either. Alright guys, there you go. Game number 3, a quick and easy victory for Dongregu. We saw that incredibly fast expansion from Strelok. Dongregu sticking on 2 bases, pushing out with 7 Roaches, and then just massing up speedlings. Was able to completely overwhelm Strelok. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the commentary, please subscribe. Thanks again. Keep watching and keep owning.